This is Chinabale. Today is a good day. December 26th. What? Okay. Um, so if you are following along with my 30-day program at your own pace, yesterday, okay, so on my day, I'm on the 25th day, or I was on the 25th day. And, well, I guess, I'll continue to be on this 25th day. I'll bring that along. I'll continue that as well as me continuing the breathing techniques. And also, there's a tapping technique that I would like to refer back to and bring that along. These are excellent building blocks. I've been enjoying building upon each skill throughout the days. Um, so the same with the 25th day for me. Um, the mindset and action application was a good one. I mean, and it coincided beautifully with the 25th. So I'll just continue that. I think today is Boxing Day and so forth and so on and vis-a-vis. So it'll be some days. I mean, I can continue to implement yesterday's actions. Um, in further news, um, oh, hold on. Let me share before I continue with that thought. Okay, here's my personal website. What? I published it. Okay, so if you've been rocking with me, you know that I created a website. Was it last year? I think it was last year. And some things came about, and I held on to it from publishing it. And since then, some things have been cleared up, and thus the publication um, of the website now. So that is up and up. That is up and stuck. Okay. Um, I'm trying to think if you guys can get to my blog from there, but you can get to the. Can you get to the program from there? Okay. I'm trying to think because did my best to have everything connected. Let me see. Okay, so that's the personal. Um, Okay, so my Kofi is on there. Um, Here's a direct link to my Kofi with the 30-day program um, available. I was trying to think if I had my blog attached, but how I initially set everything up is everything is now attached to my blog. So, yeah, okay, so those are the two. Um, so, voila. Merry Christmas. Yeah, that was my personal page that I have added to my blog. And here's my Kofi that's also on my personal page. So, ta da! Now, the melodies of this and that is that Chris Cross ain't coming off whack. I just like watched like I don't know how many shows was it like one or two. I guess I watched five and six because I just started on seven. I don't know if I watched four, five, and six. I don't know because the first one was not popping, but I'm ready to hop into this. I'm gonna be talking about Stranger Things, the new the new episodes. I'm not finished yet, but I got to a part in episode six that jolted me out of the bit of trance I was just in. And I figured that'd be a great place for me to adjust my nervous system and calm myself down. Because I don't know if I would breathe or not at that last scene, and I about cried a few times. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to just stick with like what I was going through because I was going through a lot. Okay, so the first episode, I started it and then I stopped it. I was feeling some kind of way. I don't know if it was melancholy. I felt like I was about to cry, and then okay, so yeah, me feeling that, I turned the episode off, and I was like, I was even going through the motion with like, I was like, I don't even know if I even want to watch it. Like, I was going through it, and then so I pulled my stuff together and started the episode back, and cause I really wasn't feeling the first new episode. I mean, but the emotions were there. Like I was mad, I was sad, and I was like, "What is this?" I ain't like how it was coming about. I ain't like how it was being presented. I just was like, "What is this? Why am I watching this?" And then towards the end, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I about cried again. I probably cried at the beginning. I about cried at the end. And then, oh, okay. So before the very end, before I about cried again, I was mad. I mean, I wasn't mad, but I felt distant. Like we was there, you weren't there. How you gonna say boop ba boop ba doop doop doop? I mean, like was Steve there? Like I really felt this, and I kind of felt like we all kind of was like collaborating together, like in that moment, like we were there. Like why was I there? I wasn't there. I was watching them there. Okay, and when I see the little the deck, I don't I kind of want to call them decorations on the wall. I'm like, ugh, they not moving anymore. Their decorations in the previous season, those you had to watch out for that stuff. You couldn't just touch it all willy nilly. So I was feeling some kind of way when Dustin and Steve was bumping into him and things like that. And oops, I mean, spoiler alert. I hope that ain't no spoiler alert. I'm trying not to do no spoiler alert, but okay, spoiler alert, just in case. Okay, just in case. I'll say it just in case. Spoiler alert, perhaps. Yeah. Listen at your own risk if you plan on watching Stranger Things, and if you have watched it already, then come on in and chat with me. Okay, so um, that talk about how Eddie bought by the boot with a beep beep beep, and I kind of felt like that too. I kind of did feel Steve a little bit now. That's only because I'm talking right here, and it's all coming back to me now. But in the moment, I was feeling more of Dustin, and I was taking up for uh uh Eddie. But now that my mind is calming, yeah, I kind of felt like he didn't need to do that too. But in the moment when Steve was talking to Dustin, I was like, "How?" I was like, "You weren't there. You did," but I don't know. Was he there? I kind of forgot. But like you, I was thinking in my head, like you weren't there. You don't know. He saved them and this, that, and the third in the moment, right? In the moment. But now that we're out of the moment and things have calmed, I do recall me watching that and thinking he didn't need to do. I was feeling like, could there have been another way? And could he found another way? Of course he wanted to be a hero, and of course he saved them. I mean, but dang, I mean, you gonna blame the dude for that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, he did say that, and it kind of felt like Steve. I don't know. It kind of was feeling like Steve was being saucy and stuff like that. But I mean, did he have to do it? I mean, I thought he did have to do it, but at the same time, when we was watching that play out, um, did we feel like he had another way? Other than that, was there another way presented and he just didn't take it, or what? Because, like said, them little decoration things that's all over the wall now, they was alive and moving and letting, yeah, all the things know where everybody was at the spot. Like you couldn't touch them things, and they was all over the place. And if you stepped on a crack, you broke your my back. Like they were just everywhere. They was all on the ground, and if you touched it, then it was tag you it. Like, and it wasn't them that was it. It was you, the person that touched it was it. And I I mean, I don't know if there was another way. I mean, it's like whatever. It's like being mad at somebody. I mean, he mad at him from beyond the grave. I'm just like, ugh, oh my goodness. But yeah, Steve being mad at Destin, I was just so irked about that. I was just like, ugh, I don't know what's going on with Steve, whatever. But yeah, Dustin, he was being brave and putting on a brave face and going on and things like that. And then Dustin was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it again. Don't. Ah, oh my goodness. I just was like, please, Dustin, do not call my tears to the front. So, um, before that started popping off, Who about made me cry? Was it Will? It might have been Will. It might have been Will. I'm trying to think. It was either, I think it was Will and what he was going through, and Victor, and uh oh my goodness, Delightful Derek. What's the name? Delightful Daryl. And what hell? I'm about to call him Harold. Henry, what he showed, Delightful Derek. Yuck. Ugh. Oh my goodness, he's a monster. How they say? He showed them like that. That was messed up. Oh, ooh, but when they was in the house, Max and um, Max and Holly and Vector had Max, and his shoulder pads was breathing. Oh my goodness. I was like, ooh, that's clever. That's real cool right there. Like he's a walking, living, breathing organism. Like, ooh, that's cool. That's what's up. That's popping. That's popping. That's real popping. Like, wow, y'all trying to put 100 on 10 on that thing. Y'all trying to do y'all big thing with that costume. His shoulder pads look like hands. They looked like extra hands or whatever, and they looked like they was gripping his shoulders, like breathing, like open and close, like type of thing. I was like, ooh, that's cool. That's what's up. And I was trying to listen to his voice more when he was talking in his Vector voice, and I was trying to hear like what the fans hear. Because I just not too long ago seen a video of him talking in Vector voice, and I mean the crowd went wild. I was like, oh snap! Now I didn't know. Y'all let me know he a rock star up in the voice Raptors or stuff. I ain't know. Okay, cause I'm watching them. I'm watching the show, and I ain't getting it. I ain't know. I didn't know. But now that the folks done let me know, I'm listening to them, and I'm trying to hear that rock star quality. Like I'm trying to hear them like I ain't never heard them before. Like say what? Say what you say? Say what you say? Um, because before I knew that people was going off like he was a rock star. When I heard him, I mean, I'm just looking at the character. I'm just like looking at the character himself, like, and like what he's saying is it was a bit confusion. It was a bit confusion. Like I'm like, can somebody please get a translator? I need the vector translator for me, please, because what what sir? Like I don't get what you're saying. You saying they weak and that's why you want them, and but they wind up being stronger than you. I don't know what you're doing. What is you doing? And it don't coincide with what you did last season. So what is you doing? I'm gonna need the vector handbook. What do you call playbook? Um, but yeah, now learning that he's been seen as a voice. I don't know, a voice rock star. I'm trying to hear it. I'm trying to hear it. I'm trying to hear what they hear, cause I don't know. Like I don't know. Like what comes first? I don't know. Well, it didn't come first to me with for me knowing him as a actor. My first, I've only seen him as the character. So that was my first time seeing him out of character, but doing the voice as the character. So I don't know, maybe I'm just giving it a go. I'm just trying to see what it hit. Oh my goodness. But um I wonder if they needed to stick around and see what was in that suitcase. But at the same time, they needed to get up out of there. And oh my goodness, see, I had to calm down because I was like, they is not finna round me up because I didn't know if they was gonna stop the scene or what. And this this part when they be dragging it out and then what had happened beforehand, so your mind, okay, the viewer mind is like, hurry up, go, run, get out of there, what are you doing? Like, you're not having me like that, like you'd had me like that the other time. And I mean, if that to come, he come because y'all sitting up there talking and and sharing recipes. I don't know. Like I just didn't want to be sucked into that like I was the previous season. So I just let them talk because before I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. I I was like, okay, y'all need to be going, y'all need to be running, okay, you need to be running. But then they wanted to sit down and have tea time. And then so I just was like, okay, let me withdraw, let me allow the scene to play out without my cheerleading on the side. Because, one or two things could happen, either Henry show up or he don't, so we know he showed up previously. So if you like me and you want to be a cheerleader, like if you want to be a cheerleader like me, then you like, hurry up, y'all need to run, But I was like, nah, I ain't cheering for y'all this time, like, cause I don't know, like you ain't finna have me upset, and you want to take your time. So I was like, okay. I mean, it's my choice to be a cheerleader, and it's my choice to be upset. So I chose not to be upset. I chose to let them have it. I said, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all have at it, and I'm gonna be here to see. I'm gonna be here to see what you showing me. Okay, so that because at this point, it's what you showing me. Okay, so we see the thing, and of course I got excited, and I'm like, okay, right, but they was like, look here, just enjoy the show, okay, girl, enjoy the show. So I was just like, okay, girl, I'm gonna enjoy the show. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I was like, I mean, they kind of was playing like Max might have been a Max might have been a monster. I was like, M, what is this M? Is it M for Max? And then the M is on the outlook thingies that she had, the little outlook lens. What they call? The little outlet telescope. And I was like, M, okay. And then Holly did how Holly found an entrance. And why did Henry go off on that man like that? Oh my goodness. Like, the man was like already paranoid. The man was like, somebody sent you. It sure do look like somebody sent him. At first it didn't look like somebody sent him. But after Henry stamped that envelope, it looked like somebody might have sent him. Henry was lying through his Scout's honor teeth. The way he sent that man to glory. And so Holly the only one that done took a peek at what's in the uh silver suitcase. if she was able to see it. She the only one that done seen the peak in there. Um, Matt had to get through the opening. Okay. Yes, I went into Swirler territory. Okay. And uh I ain't know what to expect. I thought maybe they could go in the out of the same exit, but at the same time, okay, in the previous episodes, I'm kind of even okay. In the previous episodes, I was thinking that I was like, how come it can't be an opening where she at? And I was like, how they gonna be able to get her opening where she at? Which she did, but it was still further than what I was thinking. I thought it was gonna be in the cave, and she could just jump through. I ain't know it had to be a whole marathon to get out of there. So I mean, but she finds it, and they on their way up out of there. It seems, and Holly had her own opening, cause I didn't know how that was gonna work. I kind of felt a little bit betrayed by Max a little bit. Like I was like, oh my goodness, you did this, you did this, like you got Holly to the spot, and then you gonna tell Holly goodbye? Oh hell no! And then they kind of was like leaning like, are you a monster? Huh? 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 Is Max a monster? Huh? 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 And so that's all I got to say about that. That part. Backing it up. What's his name? Jonathan. Oh my goodness, that part. Oh, I think I shed some tears on that part. I know I smiled, and I was like, Jonathan Byers, JB. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was feeling that moment. I was feeling it. Oh my God, I'm about to cry again. I was feeling that moment. I was like, yes. Don't, what? How he said it? I was feeling that moment. I was like, yes, somebody. Yes, I enjoyed that. Like he said that right. Like I was like, yeah, some. I was feeling it. I was feeling the proposal. I was like, yes. I mean, he came through with that one. I was enjoying that, and I was like, um, that's real cool. That's real cool right there. I like. I wouldn't mind. I don't know if I want to mimic that. I mean, it seemed cool. Like I was thankful. I was like, yes, thank you to the people that how he said it. What he said. I was like, yes, thank you. I mean, oh my goodness, real cute. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed him and Nancy. I was like, oh, I was just like, ah, that was real cute. That was real fun. I could see, I could see some people like reenacting that. I could see that. Like, yes, cosplay that. That's real cute. Oh my goodness. Boy, when he came to the realization, cause I mean, if it's melting down, how they gonna get up to him? Oh my goodness. Ugh, boy, oh boy. and they told it all. They told it all. They said they sung the Usher song with that one, and I didn't mind. I didn't mind his unproposal. I was like, yes, unproposed, please. Ugh, beautiful. Um, but I was like, that wasn't gonna work with the door going out because they had to push the door in to get in there. They would have had the door would have had to turn into goop, and maybe they could go through the goopy door. But I don't know. They couldn't go through the goopy. They couldn't go through the goopy door because it was still solid. So whatever. And oh, Nancy got me hot with her. I'm like, that's y'all answer for everything, huh? Just, just, just aim, huh? Just aim and boy, yeah. Well, I wanted to say it was Nancy's fault. I was ready for Jonathan to tell Nancy it was all her fault. I sure was. I was like, he about to say, Nancy, this is all your fault. I didn't know if he was gonna say it, but I mean, if he would have said it, it would have been right. But cause you don't know what this is, and you got you a little prum prum, and your first thought is to aim and take, and your first thought is to take aim. You don't know what the consequences of nothing. Ooh, I was hot with that one. I was like, well, that seemed. I mean, you just fell right in line with that one. You just fell right in line with that one. You just what to do? I don't just take aim, boy. Whew. So good thing um it was delayed. Well, Dustin and Steve and Jonathan and Nancy, they not even out of the clear just yet. Uh, it seems. Um, Hopper made it out. And sister and Need Fuel Girl, they made it out. Uh, what the heck, Hopper? Oh my goodness! Like he need to eat some nourishment. Like he might not be eating right for his blood type with what he be thinking and doing. Uh, and 11 surely need to be eating more nutritiously. And she realizing that. So um, the mama always giving the mama Will's mama is always giving Elle a thank you. I'm like, go fix that girl a plate of food. Like, come on. You want to play mama feed that girl? Like a mama feed that girl. Like, but I guess she don't know how to feed that girl because of what they was eating in the previous episode. Will and um his brother made the mashed potatoes, and she just was sitting up there complaining about the food. She ain't even help them clean. I'm about to say clean the food. She didn't even help them make the food. She just complained about how running the mashed potatoes is. So I guess that she don't. I guess she don't know how to cook. But she could prepare some fruits and vegetables. It's enough raw vegetables to where she can prepare them. But I don't know. Maybe she don't know how to do that either. Cause she showed all she giving her is a thank you, girl. Get that girl some nourishment, some fruits. You can wash off some fruit, can't you? Get that girl a plate of get her a good charcuterie or something. God, oh, she can't eat no thank you. Oh, thank you. Say thank you with a plate of food in your hand, girl. Oh, give her a sip of smoothie. Give her an orange slice or something. I her. I mean, she would have more, more energy with y'all giving us some orange slices or something. And y'all talking about training and stuff like that. Treat the fight like it's Rocky. Like have us some orange slices. Like for real, talking about some. Thank you. Like that's gonna fill her up and nourish her soul. Her body needs nourishment, ma'am. She needs something and some smoothies or something. Okay. Um. Um. Oh my goodness. I about remember everybody's name. Karen came through. I'm like, look at Karen with her redeeming re- qualities. Her look at Karen coming through. Look at her. And I was like, what? Her name Karen? Because I just did not want her name to be Karen. I thought her name was something else. But I was like, okay, Karen, look at her coming through. Um, I'm trying to think of this young man's name. It start with an M. I had it, y'all. I had it. I was starting to get everybody's name. I remember Karen. I remember all of them name. I'd have mentioned all of their names. What's the young man name? I don't think it's Nelson. Is it Nelson? It's not Nelson. I man. Uh, I remember all of their names. And in the previous season, I did not remember their names. His name starts with an N. Oh my goodness, I want to talk about him because I just really enjoyed um the male characters coming through uh in these in episode 6. I think his name is Neil Neil. Dang, man. What is his name? I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna look it up because it's like Neil. I know it's not Neil. It's not Neil. It's not Neil. It's Nelson. Is it Neil? Um, Nordstrom. What is his name? His name is Lucas. Lucas. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas. Oh, loved it. Love how they showed up. They showed up. Lucas. I mean, yeah, Lucas. He went. Okay, I'm getting into spoilers. Like if I wasn't in the spoilers already, Lucas. I was like, Lucas. What? I was like, yes. I didn't know where he went or what he did. I thought they might have been. I thought he might have hid somewhere, but he was holding on and carrying, and he had that music because he knew that that was connection to get her out. And even when Robin said what she said, I'm like, man, if you don't get, well, we cannot. No, we can't turn this music off. That's how come she's still in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like that's how come Max is still in there. Oh my goodness. And Lucas was like, no, Sean, no, we can't do it. It's gotta stay on. Like, no, it gotta stay on. Oh my goodness. I was like, if y'all turn off that music, boy, ooh, ah, mm. Lucas said no, no comfort, oh no confermo for I was like, okay, Lucas. Lucas showed up. Like, look, he been showing up. He been showing up, and he showed up and showed out. He was there for her. I was like, okay, that's what's up. That is what. Uh, and he turned the music up. I was like, that's what's up. So it'll be no doubt about it that she hear that song. No, 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 no. Hey, you like if this is what's working, he about to get his girl. Oh my goodness. Oh. So yeah, I like seeing Lucas and Jonathan do their big thing in episode 6. Um, even seeing Karen shot up out that bed. I was like, Karen, what you doing? What you doing, girl? What you gonna do? Boy, Karen said, I know what to do. I thought Karen got that thing so she could breathe, to help her breathe. And what? You didn't need quarters to make that thing work, or what? Or she found some quarters. I don't know. Maybe they don't run by quarters. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So I enjoyed episode 6 better than I did episode 5. For some reason, 5. Okay, and okay. So when Will came out and was like, he was giving his speech, talking about something he messed up and this, that, and the third, and that, and he couldn't do boo boo boo. I'm like, we saw all that. What why is you telling us all this? Like, I just was like, and then he was like he couldn't help them. Like I was a little bit. I was just like, ugh. Like we saw all this. What did you? What? Why are you talking like that? Like, why are you saying that. Like, you did what you could. That's nice, Judge. Like, why did you? We was out there. We all saw it. We all saw you give it all you had. Like, it wasn't like you was laying in the shade sipping lemonade. Like, we saw you doing your big thing. Come on now. Oh, so yeah, that opening to episode 5, I was just like, come on. You did what you could, and you continuously figuring out ways and trying ways and things like that. Like, so once the beginning part got on in and started with the episode, I was actually feeling better about the episode after it went to the the mind world, or Camazot, if you will. I was a bit relieved, like after we went to Camazot. I was like, damn, they out there playing chase and tag and whatever else. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like a better story to follow in episode 5, um, than how episode 5 started. Um, and with Harper and such and so forth, and then what we saw, not just Will, I mean, letting us know what we already saw, but then what the sister discovered, ugh, and then to continue that and on into six, episode 6, and then the walkie-talkie not working, and he not. I mean, I thought I heard him say, "Don't mess with that thing," and Jonathan didn't relay that to Nancy, but Nancy wanted to do what she wanted to do anyway, like she was at the range or something. Aimed at the wall. Like, if y'all don't, I mean, what was that gonna do? Like, and y'all don't know what that was gonna do. Y'all don't know, but y'all found out. They soon found out. Oh my goodness. Was it anything else? I think that was it. I'm just taking a breather from the next episode. Excuse me. Um, yeah. Loved seeing Lucas um, carrying Max and that boom box. He was like, this, and I'm out of here. And then Karen, I figured because Karen was there, I thought maybe Holly could go where Max was going, but I guess not. I guess that wouldn't work. But then them having to go so far apart, and but they started trucking it, and I'm glad the episode ended like it did, rather than uh, further in. So we was able to see that they were both making their way to where they needed to go before the episode ended. That was a bit of a oh, here it come, here it come. Why we start hearing a boop 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 or whatever that sound was? How it go? Beep beep beep. I don't know, but why folk come when the screen faded to black? Why folk come? We heard a monitoring sound, a monitoring beeping sound. Like, did they put Max back on to the monitor? That what jolted me out. Cause I was just like, I was just like caught in breath, like, okay, yeah. And then then we get a beep, 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 and I'm like, who monitor that is? Because or did is who back on the monitor, Karen or Max? Like, y'all put her back on the monitor. Why we hearing a beeping sound? Like, we shouldn't be hearing a beeping sound. That don't go together with what we just saw. Like, and Robin and her uh explanations, her, what do you call it, visual explanations. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. Her visuals when she was explaining what how she was coming to her thought and her visualization that she was performing. I was like, okay, girl, show us, yes, yes, paint the picture for us, girl. 'Cause I don't mind it. Go ahead, paint the picture. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, that's how you go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Come to that conclude, girl, and paint the picture for us. Make it plain. Yes. Oh. So far, favorite episode is six. Favorite episode six. The fifth episode, I had a time with that one. I was just ain't too much, like, come on, Will, like, ease up on yourself, bro. Like, I understand, like, we all understand what you was doing. They was all there. We were all watching. We know you was trying to do your best. We know. And then to see the children playing tag, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, to see them running around and playing the piano and tag all at once. I just was like, yeah, this, this. Oh my goodness. But before they woke up into this I don't know, wherever they at. The way the demigod, I'm about to say demigod, the demigorgons put them up, and then that stuff, that thing, what it said? It said suction cup to their ugh. I was feeling a bit woozy. I was like, does anybody else need a bucket? Because I about felt like I might have needed a bucket, Lord. I was like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And it reminded me of the Matrix, which it probably very well could be, seeing that entrance of the wall, and on the other side it seemed like it was liquid. I don't know. Was it liquid? It seemed like it was liquid. Was it liquid or um what is it called? Gravity? What's it called? Zero gravity? Was it liquid or zero gravity? It looked like it was liquid. I don't know though, but it looked liquidy. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a good thing they had that table war for and why is this Stranger Things kind of like doing like a little crossover every now and then and again with Welcome to Dairy, with how y'all saw the what you call it in the wall, and he was half in the wall. And if you seen Welcome to Dairy, you saw that too. Like, I don't know what they want to do, like a little peekaboo or whatever, but okay. I, s- I, I don't know, whatever. Do y'all thing. I mean, they creating it and we watching it. Oh, ooh. Or are you creating as well as watching? Doo, 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 doo. All right, we made it to an hour, and I didn't even mention crochet. Wow, this um live stream went through a bit of a tesseract, if you ask me, talking about these episodes of the latest installment of Stranger Things. Um, so just uh, to mention my crocheting, I did crochet today, or yeah, or yesterday. Um, started a new shape. Uh, I've started a shape that I've never crocheted before. I can't say that anymore though. Thanks to this book here, I'm crocheting the zigzag shape. Um, and before that, a day or two before that, I crocheted the boot shape, and it's all in this book. Um, every way with Granny Crochet. And I say, if I was a crochet book, I'd be this crochet book right here. I'm liking this crochet book. I like the different variations of the same pattern. So a written, you get a written pattern. You get written instructions, and you also get a diagram, and you also get images that you can look at, and there's also modif- modi- modifications of the patterns. So it tells you how to make the pattern bigger, wider, longer. It's all there. So it gives you the pattern, and then it also gives you how to extend the pattern if you would like to extend the pattern. Yay! Love it. So I'm working on a new shape that I hadn't made before, but as of today, I can no longer say that. Like, yay! And it's gonna go with what I've already been working on. So yeah, the previous crochet updates. I'm working on something. I'm bringing something into the futura. This is another part of it, another piece of it, if you will, another episode of what I've already created. So I got two things completed, like a picture, if you will, like a Rockin' Robin uh, visualization, if you will. I've completed two things. Well, one thing I need to finish because I got it kind of like on the live wire, so to say. Like I didn't finish it off. It's still attached to my working yarn, so I need to um, complete it by taking it off the working yarn, and that'll be fully completed. I was just wondering if I wanted to do another round before I took it off of the working yarn, but maybe not. Um, so I got one thing off the working yarn is done. One thing on the working yarn, and then I have this new shape that I'm working on. So yeah, working on these individual sets, and I'm going to see how I'm going to put them all together. Um, so yeah, that's how that's going. After this live stream, I'll probably be watching episode 7. And I think that's the last episode of this installment. I don't know. Oh my goodness. How is this gonna go? And then we don't get the next installments till New Year's. So we got our Christmas gift on today or yesterday, like, hey, here goes a Christmas present. Watch these stranger videos, stranger things, you know. I had to be reminded. I told you guys about it. I gave you guys a heads up, but that was like a couple of days ago now. And I had, how to say, I had plumb forgot about it. Um, till somebody reminded me, and I was like, oh yeah, Stranger Things are is available for streaming now. So yeah, went on and started watching Stranger Things. Um, was it something else I wanted to mention? Oh yeah, I did make a couple of Christmas videos. So do enjoy that. I also made a money magnet video, or I should say shared it, because I had been done made it. Um, and if you rock with me, you already seen it. For those of you guys who rock with me when I made it, y'all have seen it. Um, so I've made it available. You can see it. Also attached it. I've also attached it to the previous live stream, um, the Money Magnet, Meet the Money Magnet. I- what is it? Mindset. I put that with that, and I also put it with the blog. So there's a blog, there's a live stream recording, and there's an audio video that I made. And I'm also thinking about making another recording and making that available. So when I figure out how to make an audio recording other than live stream. So if you see me doing another live stream and it's just like a money magnet live recording, uh, that will could possibly be, you could sit in on the recording while I record it. Um, but I'm really just trying to make like a recording. I already did the live stream, and I gave you guys a heads up before I started sharing the money magnet uh, mindset. Um, and that's cool and things. So yeah, but yeah. So all of that is all wrapped together in a beautiful money magnet mindset bow. Okay, so that, what else? The Christmas videos, the happy holiday videos are up. A couple of shorts. I made a couple of shorts. Um, um, oh, I shared my hosting, uh, hosting my clown party from the previous installments of Stranger. No, 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 no. I'm getting them mixed up. Um, my clown party celebration. After watch or before the season finale of Welcome to Dairy. Um, I did share that video. You can see it, the clown party, and let me know if you guys hosted your own uh, watch along finale party with the red balloons and clown costumes and stuff. We went out and had a great time. So you get to see that. I think that's in the shorts. So I got a couple of new videos and a couple of new shorts. Do enjoy uh, at your leisure because they're there already. Okay, I think I mentioned everything as far as Stranger Things go. Um, and expressed myself. So And is there anything else? Hmm. If there is, you guys can leave it in the comments and the various, social spots and such and so forth and vis-a-vis. So there's always comments on, the shorts, and do thumbs up and subscribe. You can thumbs up on the shorts and on the videos. Be sure to tap the thumbs up and make sure it's highlighted, um, to make it count. So when it's highlighted, that's when it counts. When the thumb colors in. If the thumb isn't colored in, then it doesn't count. Be sure to check the community tab for new video posts. Be sure to check the community tab for new video posts. Also, shared videos for vital information mentioning QR codes and such and so forth and vis-a-vis. Let me hop back on here because I made a QR code video so that I could understand QR codes better. And so I made a QR code video explaining what a QR code is. Which I didn't know what QR meant. So I learned that when I was making the video. And so I shared that in the video that I made. And I also share how to use a QR code or how to scan a QR code the different ways. Um, so I've shared that video, and I would like to know if you get it because I think I shared this with a specific person who asked me to how to share a QR code. Um, and I was watching the video myself that I made, and I'm I'm talking about the QR code. I got it talking about the QR codes. Is it clear on how to get to Google Lens and such and so forth? With your camera, sometimes, depending on the setting and depending on your device, going through the different settings is different for each device that you're scanning from using your camera. If you use Google Lens, um, okay, so with Google Lens, it can be okay. In my video, I have it stated that Google Lens can be downloaded. Um, how I use Google Lens is on the uh, search bar of, and I probably need to do a different video since, well, whatever. I'm gonna put it here. The search bar of Google has a couple of different features. It has the search where you can type in what you're looking for and search. It also has a microphone where you can tap the microphone and say what you would like to search, and it'll hear you, and you can search audio. And there's also a Google Lens feature. It kind of looks like an outline of a camera. It's like a square, and I think it has a circle in the middle, but it's mostly like a square shape. You can click on that, and that is Google Lens. And it sometimes, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the setting, depends on your device. It's either on your left or your right. Either way, either way, and if it's a square or something another, and you see it in your Google search, click on it and see what it do. Like when I clicked on mine, like my camera came up, and that's Google Lens. It may even give you a quick note of what to do. Like it might say uh, scan code or something like that. And then when you see a code and you the put the code in view, it on my device it brings up a link on your phone, like a little like speech bubble, um, to the website that you can click on, and you can click on that. Sometimes, depending on the device, it'll open the page, or I guess depending on your device, depending on your setting, it'll go ahead and open the page. But most times it'll bring up like a little bubble type situation to the link, and you can click on that, and it might ask you, do you want to go to this website or something like that. So that's how I've been using Google Lens when I've used Google Lens to scan um, codes. I've also shared my another code. It kind of doesn't look like your typical black code, like with the little squigglies and bars and things. It's more like a music indication code. Um, so yeah, that it'll pull up my profile when it's scanned. So yeah, you'll see that, and I also give instructions for that. So when you see that on the blog, um, I've given two ways to interact with that code. I've put a link on the code to a song, an affirmation song, and also if you scan the code image, you'll be able to see my profile. So there is two ways you can interact with my blog, and it's all there. And I've attempted to make it as clear as I can. And that's why I'm bringing up this QR code video that I made. It's not clear if the instructions were giving what I had intended on it to give. So let me know um, if the instructions are clear and uh, precise enough, or if my explanation clears up anything uh, that the video might have left unshown. Let me know. Okay, and if anybody else wants to know how to do something tech wise, let me know. I can make a video because that's what I was doing. I done made a few of these videos because somebody was like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, "Would you like me to make a video for you? I can show you exactly how to make that happen for you." Or like where is a code or how to make codes, because you can make your own QR codes. You can find QR codes to your profiles and download them and share them and stuff like that. So I have made videos uh, pointing those out and giving instructions on how to locate your code and things like that. And I think I've been given the thumbs up, like, hey, okay, cool, that's great. Your video was helpful. Um, I'm still waiting on confirmation from this most recent video. So yeah, let me know, love. Let me know. And if the video isn't clear enough, I'm pretty sure my vocal instructions are clear. So yeah, give me the thumbs up. And I think that'll do it for now. And if I have to mention it again, I'll mention it again. Okay. Enjoy the videos, guys. Enjoy the videos that are prepared for you. Enjoy your gifts. They're there. And yeah, let me know how you enjoy your gifts by giving me the thumbs up. And remember, the thumb has to stay highlighted. If it doesn't stay highlighted, like if you clicked it 2 times, it's not going to stay highlighted. So you have to click it at least like 1 time or 3 times. If you click it 3 times, then it might stay highlighted because the third time will be like the first time. Because the second time is like unhighlighting it. So yeah, just look at the thumb and make sure that it's highlighted for it to check. Thank you all so much for showing your support.